to Achilles Spurs. The match has just ended. Is this the post-match reaction between Chelsea and Brighton? And Brighton yet again are able to pick a point in Stamford Bridge. They are able to pick a point in Stamford Bridge. The last time they had a point was last season in Stamford Bridge, and that was their first time they had point against Chelsea. And today, the same thing happened. Last time was a goalless draw. Today, 1-1. The hunter has been able to hunt for Chelsea. He got his goal, but hey, it's not good for the club. 8 points. 8 points. The game has just extended. The points have just extended because City are still leading by 1-0 in Brentford Community Stadium, and it's not good. If they win this game, it's not good for Chelsea. Even draw means that they still extend the points out. So for now, I don't see any hope of Chelsea battling for the title, because 8 points is a lot for Chelsea to cover, considering the fact that City are very determined to maintain their title this season. Lukaku did perfectly very well today. From the beginning, Brighton took the game to their own hand, pressed Chelsea till the end of the game, and they deserve to get the point. I'm not happy about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy about that. And any Chelsea fan will not be happy about that. This is a game that Chelsea should have gotten 3 points from. But injuries. 2 players got injured again today. Reece James and also Christensen. Christensen just came back from injury, but they need to force him to play matches that he's not supposed to play, because a lot of issues, a lot of problems, a lot of injuries, a lot of COVID issues, and it's forcing the coach to make bad decisions. And that today is a typical example of it. The goal has been coming. Brighton was just forcing their way. The second half was just bad performance for Chelsea. Midfield was just not good enough until N'Golo Kante came on, and then the game totally changed. This game should have been won in the first half. Even when we came back, the couple of chances, particularly the one Hudson-Odoi got. Hudson-Odoi is not good enough for me. Today, I stand by my words, and I stand by my words alone. He is not good enough for Chelsea. If you can create chances, you can assist, and you cannot score, it's total useless as a forward player. It's total useless. And today is a typical example of it. Look, if everybody is fit and if everyone is fit and Hudson-Odoi is back to bench, I won't be surprised, because if you get the chances and you cannot utilize it, what is the point of being in the game? Lukaku did what he can do because he just came back from injury. You don't expect 100% from him, but today he did very well. Guys, let me know. Did Chelsea did mistake by selling Tariq Lamptey? Today he was in the bridge to prove a point, and he has proven it. Every tackle against him was a foul against Chelsea. What a player this boy is. Offensively, he's very good, and that is the difference between him and Reece James. He's attacking-minded player, and Reece James doesn't attack that much, even though Reece James has been able to score 5 goals in the Premier League so far. But Tariq Lamptey is typical of a right-back player who is attack-minded, and he's very good defensively. And that's the kind of mentality we need in Chelsea team. The coach wanted to protect the left wing back by placing Reece James there, and he got injured. So he had to use Alonso again. And bad officiating today. Bad officiating. There are some referees, they don't deserve to be whistling Premier League games. And today is a typical example of McDean. McDean didn't do Chelsea good. Name it. Which player didn't get yellow card today? Almost all Chelsea players got yellow card today, even though they didn't perform very well. But bad officiating also affect the team. Look at the ball this guy Mount won in the ending part to go for goal, and then he whistled for foul. It was just a typical no foul attack, but the referee decided to give it as a foul. Bad officiating, bad decisions from the referee, and Chelsea is paying dearly for it. Today, the back line did very well. They did what they could, but hey, a single chance, and we are paying dearly for it in the second half. I think second half, that was just their half. That was just, they won the second half. They didn't allow Chelsea to play their usual game, and that's one thing I love about Brighton. They take the game to you. They don't wait for you to bring the game to them. And a typical example of Welbeck give us that headache. An experienced striker who has been in the Premier League for ages, and he has shown it to Brighton today that he deserves to be there and he deserves to get points for them in the bridge. What's up, guys? If you are new, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell. Today, the hunters are out there. It's not good, and it is not perfect for Chelsea. And we can't blame the coach. He has to do what he could. Tactically changes, he did very well today, because bringing on N'Golo Kante actually completely changed the game, because the first two changes was injuries. So we cannot blame him that much. The team needs some hauling, and we need left back wing, because Alonso is not going to play for the rest of the season, and the left wing back is going to be a problem for Chelsea. Remember to be part of this amazing community. If you're a football fan, be part of it, and I'm going to see you with pre-match reaction or pre-match analysis between Chelsea and Liverpool. The weekend game is very important. Right now, we had the opportunity to extend the lead between Chelsea and Liverpool. The ball is now on our court. We need to determine it, whether we can stay on the second place, because I don't see how Chelsea will be able to fight back for 8 points. 8 points is too much for Chelsea to point, and it's just second game of the second part of the Premier League. If you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, like and share the video.